earlier in the Xiaomi Mi 10 Ultra video. If you have not watched it, up there. Do so now so you can get the whole gist. I told you the secret about smartphone pricing. After a deep analysis and comparison with the top 4 smartphone flagship brands in the world, as follows. The secret is there is always the right price for you in the smartphone world, because price is actually your perception and not the size of your pocket. But what I didn't tell you is exactly what that statement means. Wouldn't you want to know? Because even I am curious. Well, luckily, Poco, a sister company under the Xiaomi group, has created a similar quirk in the budget phone segment. They just announced the Poco X3 NFC on September 7th with the hashtag exactly what you need. It's crazy, but that's not all. Yes, there's more. In another twist of event, Transsion's Tecno also launched their latest camera-centric model in the Camon series, the Camon 16 Premier, 3 days prior on September 4th. So I think it will be great to compare these two mid-rangers in a tit-for-tat David and Goliath kind of battle scenario. Plus they launch almost around the same time, so they will be competing for the same pockets. In this video, we will dissect these new marvels of smartphones and give you all the lowdowns from the download to the way up, plus the further explanation to the secret that ultimately makes us choose one smartphone over the other that you might not even know about. It's your public tech advisor on update, so let's get you up to date. If you've never heard of Poco, it's a performance-focused smartphone brand under Xiaomi, launched in 2018. They introduced their first smartphone, the Poco F1, that so much rocked the tech world and brought the brand to the forefront. The Poco F1 won the best budget phone in 2018 in the MKBHD Smartphone Awards. So that is why the X3 is the David in this battle. Tecno, on the other hand, is a pretty matured, well-known brand from Transsion Group, serving the African and the South Asian market, founded in 2006, with annual revenue upwards of $1 billion. Now, this is not the main reason why Tecno is declared the Goliath in this battle. The main reason is that Tecno Telecom Limited was the original name before it was later turned to Transsion Holders, with Tecno Mobile as one of its subsidiaries. So you see, they started the whole show, out of which Itel and Infinix, formerly Surgem Wireless, came. Now that we have established the credentials of the contenders, let's step into the ring and let the fight begin. The fight will be in and around display, performance, battery, camera and price. Even though Poco is propagating the comparison of the X3 to the OnePlus Nord, I do not think this is valid comparison, because OnePlus Nord is up there in the upper mid-range with Google Pixel 4a, Apple iPhone SE in the $350 to $400 price range. So without further ado, let's get into it. Round 1, display. Starting from the Poco X3, it comes with a 6.67-inch LCD touchscreen with a 1080 by 2400 pixel, 395 pixels per inch, filling up 85% of the front face, protected by Gorilla Glass 5, 120 Hz refresh rate that switches dynamically, 240 Hz touch sampling rate with 450 nits of brightness. It has an IP53 splash resistant certification, side-mounted fingerprint, headphone jack, NFC, infrared, and FM radio. Tecno Camon 16 Premier comes with a 6.9-inch LCD touchscreen with 1080 by 2460 pixel, 374 pixels per inch, filling up 89% of the front face, 90 Hz refresh rate, 180 Hz touch sampling rate, side-mounted fingerprint, FM radio, and headphone jack. Round 2, performance. Poco X3 comes with 6GB RAM, 64 and 128GB UFS 2.1 storage with an option for micro SD card in a Snapdragon 732G 8nm gaming chipset. Camon 16 Premier comes with 8GB RAM, 128GB storage with a dedicated slot for micro SD card on a Helio G90T gaming 12nm chipset. Round 3, battery. X3 comes with a 5160 mAh battery with 33W fast charging, capable of doing 62% in 30 minutes and 100% in 65 minutes on a USB Type-C connector. And Camon 16 Premier comes with a 4500 mAh battery with 33 watts flash fast charging that can do 70% in 30 minutes on a USB Type-C connector. Round 4. Camera. X3 has a quad camera system, Sony IMX682 sensor, 64 megapixel wide angle, 13 megapixel ultra wide, 2 megapixel macro and 2 megapixel depth sensor with dual LED flash that can do 4K 1080p and 720p videos with gyro assisted electronic stabilization. The selfie camera is a single punch-hole 20 megapixel wide angle that can shoot 1080p videos with night, AI, shoot steady and vlog mode. Camon 16 Premier also have a quad camera system, Sony IMX6X6 sensor, 64 megapixel wide angle, 8 megapixel ultra wide, 2 megapixel macro and 2 megapixel depth sensor with penta LED flash, 5 LEDs. It can shoot 4K 1080p and 720p videos, also with gyro assisted EIS. The selfie camera is a dual pill shaped 48 megapixel and 8 megapixel wide and ultra wide lenses with dual front LED flash that can shoot 1080p videos with ultra night mode, portrait mode, super video, AI beautification, scene recognition, bokeh and emoji modes. Final round. Price. At the end, all the specs and the features in the world won't make any sense if it is not affordable. With that, the Poco X3 starts from $199 for the 6GB 64GB storage and $249 for the 6GB 128GB storage version. While the Tecno Camon 16 Premier 8GB 128GB version starts from $300. So there you have it. Even though the fight is obvious in a typical David and Goliath fashion, because of difference in tastes and preferences, I can't be the judge and jury in my own case. So I will let you pick out the winner. Please let me know in the comment section below. As for the secret, the meaning of the statement, price is actually your perception and not the size of your pocket. It means that the value a loyal customer or a user associate with a brand is not a function of specs, features, price, quality, service, or any other fact or figure. The decision to go for one brand over the other goes deeper than tangible elements or measurement. It is emotional, what is sometimes called a gut feeling. As we often answer, why did you buy this phone with, it just sits right with me. It is the visceral connection to the brand as a result of some deep principle or value we share with or evoked by the brand, or some good treatment we receive from someone or something associated with the brand. We hardly can put it into words, so we rationalize it by saying it is the camera, it is the battery or the storage. But really, there are other brands out there that offer the same if not better. Yet, we bought the one that we feel sits right with us, and that is what solely determines our decision to buy or not. Hope you enjoyed this video because I certainly do. Remember to tell me the winner in the comments. With me, your public tech advisor, thank you for watching. Until the next one, cheers.